He didn't declare it. They just did. What are you talking about? No why? What do you mean no why? The chain is chain link when Kai is chain link to chain. Is the Kai's negated? Hello? Does this card that negates my monster negate my monster? What's the question here? How is this even a question? What's with the Monarch's pride? Dude, I hate Edison players, man. What does ignition effect priority have to do with your Monarch's mandatory trigger effect? Prio has nothing to do with any of this. What are we talking about? What are we? It's a trigger effect. It is a mandatory trigger. It's not an ignition effect. What are we talking about? I love how Edison players just go, Prio, I'm immune. Prio, I'm immune. You can't do it. Sorry, Prio. Fuck you, Prio. Like, what are we talking about, man? Not sure what that means, but okay. Prio is what players refer to as the priority to use an ignition effect upon a summon before the opponent can respond. Caius is a trigger effect. Prio has nothing to do with anything related to Caius. Like, this doesn't matter. None of this matters. Just thought Caius resolved. Did you think Prio meant your opponent cannot respond to your Caius? Is that what you think this means? Is this what you think this means? What are we talking about? You have 250 duels minimum played in Edison format. Only after its effect resolved. He genuinely thought Prio meant spell speed 4. He thought Prio meant, yeah, my effect resolves, you can't do any. What the fuck are we talking about? The same way a bottomless wouldn't affect the banishing effect of Caius. Well, because bottomless doesn't negate. What the fuck are we talking about? Prio doesn't mean all your effects become super poly, bro. Proceed with the duel. Caius is negated. I strongly suggest you brush up on the rules of Prio after your duel. Fucking hell, man. What are we, like, legitimately? How do you play 200, 300 games of Edison and not understand that Prio doesn't mean your opponent can't respond to your fucking effect? Oh my god, dude. That is insane. That's crazy. That is an all-timer judge call. All-timer judge call. End of turn, activated said Jing Zhenhu. Wait, okay, let's read. So they haven't asked a question, but let's see. Blue attempts to end turn. Red activates Jing Zhenhu, and then activates his Call the Haunted. Target call, then set, then enchain revive. You didn't target call? Yes, I can. Oh, I see what's happening. So this says to select 2 set spells or traps on the field, and he wants to chain his Call the Haunted. Bro, what is he talking about spell speeds here? So from what I see, you set a card, moved to end phase. Your opponent then used Jing Zhenhu, targeting your set and their Call of the Haunted, to which they chained their Call of the Haunted. I don't see an issue with this. I don't see what the problem is here. So he went Jing Zhenhu, target his own set Call the Haunted and this. Chain his Call the Haunted so that this only locks the opponent's back row. I don't see why the opponent has a problem with this. I don't see what the problem is. He's talking about spell speeds, but I don't know what he means by call is continuous speed spell. What are we talking about? Okay. Dude, retro format players and just making shit up. Continuous speed spell. It's a trap card. Spell speed 2. Trap card. That's what that means. It's a trap card. Trap cards are spell speed 2. He didn't target any. Proceed with the duel. Like, the thing is, like, sure, he should have just targeted both or whatever. But what he did is he went Jing Zhenhu. He just flipped it and then went Call the Haunted. And he's like, Jing Zhenhu is targeting these 2 after the fact. You know? Good to go. Holy shit, man. When people talk about Playground Yu-Gi-Oh, what they're thinking about is them playing with all these made-up rules they think are the actual rules. Let me guess. This guy declared his attack. This dude just took 25, dropped Gores. Blue says he is dumb. I'm so ready. He probably just insta-dumped the Gores. And his opponent goes, no. In damage step, I'm going to activate limiter removal. Machina Fortress attacked directly. 1 second after the Machina Fortress attacked, Gores go his opponent summons Gores. 1 second after. And then he's saying in damage step, he wants to activate limiter removal, and Red says you can't in damage. Of course you can use limiter removal in the damage step. Like, of course you can. Of course you can. What are we talking about? Of course you can. Okay, yeah, so you're dead. So you're dead. What? Judge ... What? I gave you the ruling. Your opponent says, let's go, baby. Yeah, he killed you. He's selling. Let him pop off. I don't care. Fucking pop off all you want. Next time, by the way, don't drop Gores 1 second after attack declaration and before taking the damage. Go through the steps correctly. Holy fuck, man. Go through the steps correctly. Have a nice day. I can't stand people that do that. People that just, like, I don't know, man. I'm trying to fucking speed run the shit out of my game. Like, you're playing a card game. Card games are slow-paced. That's just how it is. Why do you want to fucking speed it up? Hello, Judge. Firstly, opponent declared Lemnis Gate, giving illegal targets. Then he wants to destroy Snatchy after resolving the chain. He sent the spell to grave before signaling that he wanted to destroy, so to me the chain is resolved. I used 0, he chained, called by, I chained Gate. I sent Gate to grave, then summoned off 0. He said I resolved the chain by sending Gate to grave, therefore choosing to not pop off 0. But I didn't summon yet, so the chain was not done resolving. Chat, this might be an Alex Scredini rule sharking warning. Rule sharking warning, because 0 is mandatory to summon, right? Chat, 0 is mandatory to summon, correct? We agree? We agree on this? Activated Mecha Widow Anchor, pointing at the Yummy Snatchy. Red signals okay. Widow Anchor goes to grave. Red summons Cookie Yummy from hand. Blue declares 0 effect, sending itself. Red activates Call by the Grave. Blue activates Lemnis Gate, targeting all 3 licks. Trying to return Kagari Camellia 0. Can you do that? Target an equal number of Sky Striker Ace monsters and Sky Striker spells in your grave. Well, that's not legal. Okay, so after reviewing the logs, the Lemnis Gate targets were corrected to be the Widow Anchor and the 0. We agree? We agree here? He returns the Widow Anchor and the 0 to the extra deck. Views deck, summons Ray, summons Rose, sends Lemnis Gate to grave. Yeah, he resolved. Yeah, he sent Lemnis Gate to grave. He resolved. He sent the Lemnis Gate after summoning the Ray and the Rose. He resolved. I know. I'm going one thing at a time. Chill. Chill. Relax. From what I see in the logs, you resolved 0, summoning Ray and Rose, then sent the Lemnis Gate to the graveyard. You understand that spell and trap cards only go to the graveyard after the chain resolves. Yes? Yeah. Popping is optional? It is. It is. So him sending the spell trap is him agreeing to resolving the chain. Like, he's correct here. He's not wrong. This isn't sharking. This is proper play. It's the same thing as if your opponent goes activate engage with 3 spells in grave, right? Yes, that's my fault for trying to shortcut. So here you have, in fact, moved past the window to destroy with the 0. So you will not be able to do so. Proceed with the duel from here. It's like if your opponent has a Sky Striker Mobilize Engage. What is this YouTube Shorts? I'm not clicking on this shit, man. If your opponent has Engage, right, and they activate Engage with 3 spells in grave, they add a card, and then pick up Engage, put it in the grave. If they try to draw, you go, no, you don't draw. Dude, what the fuck is this, man? Have a nice day. What the fuck is he even doing? Oh, Lamau. So what, is he gonna Zeke it? Because he can, like, summon something. Like, he summons, like, Kagari and then can activate Lemnis Gate, right, to Link. So he can, like, Zeke the Snatchy if he wants. I'm just curious to see what's gonna happen here. Resolve Kagari? Bro, Lemnis Gate activates on summon. Come on, man. The Lemnis Gate activates on summon. What are we talking about here? He didn't declare it? They just did. What are you talking about? No why? What do you mean no why? Your opponent is very clearly declaring their effect, and you are trying really hard to make it seem like they didn't. Come on, man. Please put your monsters back out. Is the Snatchy not Widow Anchored? Is the Snatchy not negated by Widow Anchor? It is? Lamal. Ah, yes, forgot. Perhaps paying attention to your duel rather than trying to shark would be beneficial. Have a nice day. There you go. Simple as that, man. Fucking pay attention to your game. Don't be doing this shit. Pay attention to your game. Rule sharking warning applied. Move the fuck on. That's crazy. That is absolutely goofy as fuck. Goofy as heck.